Uh, when we say this is known for slowing down the game, we don't mean that as a bad thing. It is just his playstyle.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. If anything, it's impressive. But Smog's already kind of going bullheaded into this. It's not going to be a good idea later on, but it's catching SnessFresh off guard at the moment, at least. Unfortunately, he can no longer really start getting around those tornadoes. They're starting to trip him up so much more. Good, incredible read on the dash attack. No, and he goes for the down B. Back here gets shielded. He goes for a stop immediately from a million miles away. That just goes soaring from the power burst. So
once again, I'd just like to say, Macalon does not have to go to ledge like that. If you feel like you're gonna get zoned out, you can fly away from ledge for a bit. You don't have to recover predictably.
yeah.
Macalon, you were saying earlier about Chili being a character that can act out of up B. Macalon can too. So long as you don't let your full up B go through, you can act out of it.
Yeah, if you don't wait until the end with Macalon's up B, if you do, you can cancel it into any attack, and if you do cancel it into any attack, it just forgets to put you in free fall.
Indeed.
It lasts so long. Why is it still there?
Thank you, Arsit, but it was 34 that was the Dairy Queen victory.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back to the match now. Smog already has stock down, 167%.
He's going high. SnessFresh not daring to even go for that up B, just up air. Despite Smog kind of leaving himself open with his own up airs. Oh, there it is.
Speaking of up air.
Smog had a small lead starting the game out, but Sness just adapted so unbelievably quickly.
Hey, it's not about winning the battle. It's about winning the war.
Yeah.
Honestly, when it comes to how hard your character hits, it's all about how many battles you have to win.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Seeing that tornado move up and down, it's like. I imagine like a breaker I imagine like a breakout paddle, like just moving around and you're the ball.
Oh yeah. The way I think about land though is kind of death by 1,000 paper cuts at times. Like you will just keep getting chipped by Flowing Tornado or Windblade over and over until eventually Lan ends up getting in to throw out that kill move, or he sends you off stage and you get hit by Windblade again. Into either one of his confirms or just straight out. Because one of the recent changes to Windblade made it so that Windblade will send you in whichever direction you hit it from. So whichever side it is, well, whichever side of it you are, that's where you're going.
Which it's apparently, if I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to be a nerf, but it's just not.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a nerf. It just sometimes makes your job easier though.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you can't just go jumping in like that, my friend.
We'll see.
I like stalling out on the ledge with that side special, right? Unfortunately, ultimately you're gonna have to get back up onto the stage and max.
Unfortunately, he was only delaying the inevitable.
Yep. Delay. Uh-oh. He's changing skins. That's how you know he's getting serious.
Indeed. Now we're on to the one that I use because I love how people hate it. That is the one reason it's my favorite. Also, we are seeing quite a underappreciated stage, a ladder showdown. I do like going to this one from time to time, but you don't really see that often now that we have a couple of extra stages. Typically when you see the Macalon theme, you see Pyramid. No. Let's see how the moving platforms work for him.
I don't think this is going to make it too much easier for Smog, but it will He's got the high platform starting on his side. No, I think that's a pretty good thing because now he can just kind of go for the lower platform on SNES. Unfortunately, they're not. Unfortunately, that starting moment just doesn't work out in his favor. What can I say? Back to the ledge with you. Okay, I'll roll. Okay. Why was he floating up like that? There's a real funny thing with Tornado where, and you'll see this a lot more when there isn't a wind blade coming out of it sending you in the opposite direction, but if you get hit by Tornado, for some reason you just kind of go soaring. Like, completely actionable. You will just go flying you'll just go flying in a random, like, upwards and forwards-ish. Ow, that's a painful for them to get hit by.
That's one thing I've seen from SNES on his Twitter, because he has been posting quite a few of his land clips on Twitter, showing off some of the things that he's labbed out. For instance, other people have shown him. I think he learned something from Legend, which he stole. Like, I remember him in chat saying, "I'm gonna steal that" during one of the EU tourneys.
Smog currently refusing to die. Oh, this is it, though.
You were saying?
Well, he refused to die, and then he just got shown the hand, and he's like, okay, I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
I suppose death is an equitable alternative to going through this any longer. SNES is so good at just moving that tornado around and intercepting your every single move. It's so brutal.
Yep. I haven't fought SNES's land much, but what I will say, it's definitely a struggle to get in.
Yeah, because, again, the breakout paddle. Like, when you're... Like, on one hand, yeah, if you're a faster character or you've got the mobility options, you can just kind of run right around it. Unfortunately, Smog is playing Macalon.
Yeah, you are not running around that.
Yeah. Macalon, a bit of a short-range, slow, and big character with very high power, but it's... In this land matchup, you can't kill what you can't touch.
Yep. It's just he doesn't have the mobility to make use of his good range.
Yeah. Take the... So that's just sitting from afar, letting Smog take the bait every time. Now he's just letting these tornadoes sit under the stage and waiting for Smog to bite. Quite literally in some cases.
Yeah. There's a reason why I never play Macalon against Lan. If I remember correctly, Lan also has a infinite against Macalon. Not sure if you need the side B sticker for it, but I remember, I think you do your side Bs and then go for a nair, back to side B, back into nair, and just keep doing that over and over.
Okay, no, not necessarily short range, but he is a more but he is supposed to. It's not enough.
Yeah. He has long range, it's just his mobility limited in this matchup.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah. The Mac Infinite doesn't work anymore because burst. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
You can get a decent bit out of it at the very least, so until you get to that first percent.
It has gone from infinite to loop. He's finally around it, but that down air just gets punished. I'm watching Macalon get bullied is
not going to kill just yet.
I think we've said pretty much everything we can say about this matchup now.
Now we just got. I just got to say, you do not need to up B directly to ledge as Macalon.
Yeah, we're seeing, unfortunately, a lot of incidents, a lot of history just repeat itself. Smog is kind of running face first into that tornado. It's very hard not to, but, like, that's how you lose. Like, it's hard not to, but you're gonna have to. Just not.
Yeah. I will say, I never play Macalon against Lan if I don't have to.